How you doing today? My name is Daniel Hicks. I'm the technology specialist here at Huntersville Ford, and today we're going to go over a couple of these features here in this truck with Sync 3 today. Today we're going to go over a couple of the basic features of this truck here. And of course you can always see that you got all your features at the very bottom of the screen there, which you got your audio, your climate, your phone, navigation, and of course apps, along with the settings at the very end. We'll start with that audio here. Of course, you do have your sources there at the very top. So Ford changes this up a little bit from the old sync with the My Ford Touch system. It shows you everything at the very side here as far as speaking about the My Ford Touch. All your sources are now condensed into this one little tab there. Now everything's right there. All you have to do is just go ahead and press it. It pulls it up, and there you are. You have your 3 presets there, along with 6 that you can store in each one of the presets. So you can actually have 18 channels that you can store. It's pretty simple as far as storing your channels. You just push direct tune, type it in, hit enter, and then it pulls the channel up. All you have to do at that point is just push and hold, wait for the beep along with the blue there, and then now it's stored. Now you have a preset that's stored in there. And like I said, you can do that with all 18 stations or 3 presets that you have. Now of course you can go into your Sirius satellite radio, which is good for 6 months on vehicles, and of course it's equipped with it. And then once again, direct tune, put in your station number, and there you are. Push and hold once again, and it's stored. You do have your Bluetooth audio as well at the very bottom. So of course, if you have a phone that's Bluetooth enabled and you got apps on it as well, like Pandora, Spotify, Slacker, any of those apps, you can always just push there, and then of course open it on your phone. It'll come through straight through your Bluetooth. Moving right along to climate. This vehicle actually has a heated steering wheel, so you can actually push there and it will heat that steering wheel up, which is really good for the winter time. And of course you do have a dual climate there as well, so you can actually change the climate if you need to, or if the passenger wants to change their climate, they can do that as well. So now you have 2 separate climate, or you can go back to the single climate. Alright, and moving right along to your phone. Now of course, if you wanted to pair a phone at this moment, you can. And that will save for a little bit later date, but we'll move right on into navigation. This navigation is cool. It's top of the line, I would say. You do have your destination right there. You can do searches, so you know if there's a business or a mall or anything like that, you can just input it from this point and it will come up and it will show you where it's at. So it makes it really easy, convenient, and everything. You can put your home in as well, and if you do that, you can actually go right in here. You can put in the address, and it will pick it right on up. There you go. Now you can hit save, and it'll actually tell you how far away you are from that place, along with an estimated time of arrival. Going back into navigation, of course, you do go back into your destination, and you do see that you have a few extra things here, and those are points of interest, of course. So you know everybody gets hungry, of course, and all you have to do is just push the food. It'll pull up everything that's around you. And this new Sync 3 does have a processor in it, so it does move a whole lot faster than the previous model. So all you got to do is just slide up, slide down, just find what it is that you want, hit it, and there you go. It's ready to go. All you have to do is hit start, and it's going to guide you where you need to go. Alright, moving right along to apps. Now of course this particular model having navigation does come with Sirius Travel Link, which is good for 5 years. So you just tap right there. It's going to pull up all the traffic that's around you. And there you go. It's going to tell you about the average speed that the traffic's moving, if there's any kind of backups, any kind of construction work, and if there's any accidents or anything like that. We'll move right back, and of course you do have fuel prices as well, so you can go right into that. It'll pop that up, and of course you can do that by distance of where you're at. So, and then of course if you want to get the cheapest gas, you just push price, and it's going to arrange it by price as well. So that's pretty awesome. Now, of course, one of my personal favorites, of course, is going to be weather. This is going to show you your current conditions right now. It'll give you a 5-day forecast. And then it'll also show you a map. So this is going to populate like high and low pressures. If there's any clouds in the skies, it'll show you that. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can see how big these the clouds are and everything. And another cool thing is, of course, going to be movie listings. You can actually touch there. It's going to pull up all the movie theaters around you. And then once again, you'll see these this clock right here to the right. Just push it. It brings it up. And then, of course, there you are. Have all the movies that are playing in the theaters in their show times. Moving right along to settings here. And, of course, you can go in here and you can change the clock. So if you need to, you can do that. And then, of course, you can go back. You got your general settings there as well. You have your mobile apps, so if you want to turn that on, you want to plug in your phone and you want to transport any kind of like Pandora, iHeartRadio, things like that, or you can. And then, of course, over here you have 911 Assist, which is awesome. It's wonderful. This is a feature that you don't have to pay for because it uses your cell phone. And in case of an accident, the airbags deploy in this vehicle, it'll actually call 911 using your cell phone. So it's wonderful. Wonderful. It does have ambient lighting as well, so you got a little accent lighting throughout the vehicle, and you can change that color, and you can change the intensity of it as well, so you can actually slide up or slide down, or you can even turn it off if you'd like. This vehicle does have Android Auto as well as CarPlay, so we'll cover that one in another video. And then, of course, Wi-Fi. This vehicle can actually be updated through the Wi-Fi of your home, so you don't have to ever come to the dealership anymore to get the latest software on this vehicle. You can actually just hook it up to your Wi-Fi at home, and it does it automatically. The vehicle doesn't even need to be on for that to happen. So we'll just go ahead and push back to the home screen, and there you have it. If you like the video you saw today, give it a thumbs up, and then, of course, if you want to receive further updates of more videos in the future, just hit the subscribe button below.